Yo, what's up, everybody? Caveman here, and I just wanted to show y'all a quick deck profile on what I've been running this current format. So I decided I wanted to main Dragon Links this format, which has been really hit or miss. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's a good deck, and I feel like it could be better. It's just a deck revolving around having a specific tamer on board to uh, reach its full potential. Really, is kind of um, hard to accomplish sometimes just because you don't see it early or you're always looking for the pieces that you need. But regardless, I've been having a lot of fun playing this deck, and I just wanted to show y'all a deck profile um, about what I've been playing. So I'm just gonna hop into it because it's kind of a unique profile, I feel like. So I decided to run a black base, which is gonna be 4 Pagumon. Pagumon is just a good generic black Digitama, which effect reads on deletion. I can look at the top card of my deck, and if it's a black Digimon, then I get to add it to hand, which comes up every once in a while because since I'm running red as well, um, sometimes I can miss, which kind of sucks, but I mean, it's the best Digitama for what I'm trying to do. So yeah, just 4 eggs, because anything more than that would ruin the consistency. So going into the rookies, I am playing 3 Agumon. And Agumon is just good because it gives your stack reboot. And sometimes if I don't go into the level 6 black Digimon, which already has reboot, this one will give my stack reboot, which is really good if I have a blocker or I need I'm afraid that they'll run into it or whatever. So I'm playing 3 of these. Then I'm playing 3 Chumon. I'm sure everybody knows by now that Chumon is just a good generic floodgate. It stops people from getting memory other than tamer effects. So it's really good. It actually won me a game against Machine Dramon, and it's just good to stop your opponent from doing stuff and prolonging their turn. So I played 3 of these. Sometimes I want to play 4 of these, but then again, sometimes I want to play 4 Agumon. So I just decided to do an even split. Um, they're not searchable or anything, but they're still really good for the deck, I feel like. So those 6 for sure. Then one of my spicy techs is the BT1 Agumon, because since this deck revolves around having a specific tamer, I can drop this and search out Hina. So I know it can digivolve over the egg, but most of the time I don't even want to digivolve with it when I have it. I'll just drop it, get my tamer, and then start popping off from there. And it's only a 3 drop, so it's really freaking good. And it digs deep because it searches through the top 5. So I played 3 of these. I debated on playing 4 of these, but I feel like I don't want to see it that much. And sometimes I want to drop it down to 2. So if you're going to test this out, or if you want to test the blue Gabumon, because I know there's a Gabumon that does the same thing, I would just test it at 3 or 2. And then one Solarmon, because Solarmon is just a good generic floodgate. And sometimes I'm afraid that I'm gonna run into Death X. So if I've attacked and I've done everything I need to do for the turn and I have this in hand, I'll just drop it, just in case they have a Death X in hand. Because most of the time I have multiple Hinas on board, so a Death X would be kind of free. So just drop this and pass turn. Going into my level 4s, I am playing 3 Jazzermons and 3 Lavorvomons. These basically do the same thing. They're going to search the top 4. I can grab one of my dragons and grab Hina out the top 4. So it's good to +2 off of just 1 card. And sometimes their inheriteds come up, but most of the time I'm just dropping these to search more to find my larger stack pieces. So I play 3 of each. and then I'm playing 2 of the Greymons from BT8 because it can digivolve over a red or a black, and also it will give my stack blocker if I have a red Digimon in play. And in the card game it's weird, so if my stack has the top end of red, it counts as having a red in play, so it will give the stack blocker. So if I end on my red level 6, it will have the inherited of blocker. So basically both my level 6s have blocker if I have this in the stack. And then 1 Agunimon because I am playing red tamers, and Agunimon is good to hybrid for game. So I'm pretty sure everybody knows how hybrids work by now, and it is really good if I have the memory to use it, and if I only need 1 check to win the game. Going into my level 5s, I maxed out on the archetype dragon, so for the Jazarichmon, which is really good in my opinion. It de-digivolves, drops a Hina, and it gives me inherited security +1. And then I am playing 4 of the red level 5. I almost butchered the name, but it's okay because they both basically do the same thing. They can drop Hina for free, and this one will pop, and this one de-digivolves. This one gains a memory sometimes, but depending on what Digimon I end on at the level 6, sometimes these inheriteds are turned off, which I will show you why in a second. 1 Chimeramon is the last level 5 I'm playing because since it's a double colored deck, sometimes you just need a bridge to build up faster, and Chimeramon is just a good bridge between different colors. So I would say if you're like playing a double color deck or something like that, then definitely tech in 1 or 2 Chimeramons because it really helps. Going into my level 6s, I maxed out on Metallic Dramon because I think this Digimon is really awesome. It de-digivolves everything. It can pop 1, and then if I can't pop anything, the opponent can't digivolve. So I think that's really good and really strong. It's like a floodgate on stilts, and having blocker reboot is really good in the format that we're in, because this DP is so high. Blocker is really good right now, and I'm only playing 2 of Volcanic Dramons because I just really liked the black one better. Metallic Dramon just seems stronger. Yeah, Volcanic Dramon is good if I want to go aggressive by trashing 1 of the security stacks when I attack, but most of the time I want to end on this, and I will have 2 checks anyways because of Jazarichmon. So the red one was okay, but I chose to really be dominant in black in this deck for sure. And then my final level 6 is 2 of Black War Greymons, because popping Tamers is good. Sometimes it really comes up, and plus it can digivolve over both, so it doesn't matter what I have on the field. I'll just digivolve into this, maybe pop something, and then just be aggressive after that. So like I said, if I go into this and it doesn't have an on play effect, most of my inheriteds will be turned off, so most of the time it's just a big beat stick. So I mean, that's fine. I mean, it helps. The popping tamers helps. It comes up every once in a while, but if you definitely wanted to play 4 of the red ones, that would make more sense. I just wanted to get spicy with it, so I just been testing it out. It's okay. I've seen other people playing Galmon too, which Galmon works pretty good, but. And then for my budget card of choice, Death Exmon, I was playing it at 2, but sometimes I really didn't want to see it in hand. And the other one, level 7, that I chose to play is Omnimon Alter S, which digivolves over a black or red. So I'm going with that black-red theme. De-digivolving is really good, so looking back and finding this card, I was like, hey, that kind of fits what I want to do in this deck specifically. So yeah, I've been testing it. It's okay. Digivolving for 6 is kind of expensive, but I mean, it's a good card regardless, and this deck gives me a chance to use it, where other decks just ignore this Digimon. I was testing Ragnarlord, and Ragnarlord was really good, um, but most of the time I found myself purposely trying to DNA into the level 7, then really enjoying the level 6 and all the Hina lines and stuff. So this deck specifically is just focused on playing your Hina Digimon and going from there. So for my option cards, I'm playing 2 Ultimate Flare, because Ultimate Flare is really good. Like you can see, I'm just focused on de-digivolving my opponent's stuff, so they don't have too many inherited or such large stack that I have to deal with. So this card is just good. I was running at first I was testing like Gaia Force, or I was doing 1 Gaia Force, 1 Ultimate Flare, and Gaia Force is good, but if they have like protection from like getting destroyed or something like that, then it's really like worthless, especially if they hit it in security and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna pop this Digimon, but then they're like, no, you can't. So de-digivolving, not a lot of people expect that anymore, so I decided to play 2 of this instead of Gaia Force at all, which has been really helping. I am playing 2 Crimson Blaze because Crimson Blaze is a freaking busted card and should probably be banned or limited to 1 or something like that. But I mean, it is just a good card to stop your opponent from playing Digimon by effects, and it's a good board wipe, because most of the time, if you're playing like Mastermon or you're playing like Commandramon or something like that, they're gonna like fill the board with like a bunch of lower DP Digimon. So you play this and they can't play Digimon by effects and clean the board, which is really good. I am playing 1 Congo, because Congo is also another busted card. I know I had trouble with this card when I was really maining all my yellow decks, and this card gave me a lot of problems, so I decided to put this into this black deck that I'm playing. It's just a good card. It stops your opponent from attacking if they have like rookie floodgates and they're trying to swing for game with one of them. It'll save you for a turn, and then maybe you can start coming back from there. Also, they can't like recover, or they can't like freaking chaos degrade you or anything like that, which is really cool. And then after, I'm playing the Final Punch card, which my homie at Locals put me onto this card. I totally forgot that it existed. And he was like, yeah, if you're going to play a black deck, you should play this card. So I've been testing it, and it freaking won me a couple games already, just because the extra security attack. And I mean, all my stuff already has like reboot and blocker, but like just giving it reboot and blocker specifically is like freaking busted. And it's only a 2-drop, so I really like this card. It's really fun to play with, and people don't really expect it, so I definitely recommend. I am playing 2 heroes for my red tamers, and you need a red tamer if you're gonna Goonie for game, and also the extra DP really helps. So I remember that one game I had hero, got the extra DP, I final punched, got the extra security attack, so I swung for like 3 checks at like 15 or something, and then I just swung for game with my Chumon. So it is good having the extra DP. And finally, the last tamer that makes the deck work is Hina. Hina is really good because she gives you memory per card. So if you have 4 of these, you're gaining 4 memory as long as they have a Digimon on field. And she also has the other busted effect to, if I Digivolve into any Digimon that has an on-play effect, I can tap her, and instead of an on-play effect, it turns into a Digivolution effect. So I get that effect while Digivolving, which is really freaking good. I remember playing the game on my phone whenever Digimon Links was around, and as soon as I heard that she was going to be a card, I had to test out this deck, and I've been really having fun with it. I just wish it was like a little bit better. I don't know. I really don't know what they could do to make it better. Maybe add some more Digimon with on-play effects with like lower Digivolution cost or something like that, or lower on play cost or something, or maybe just some more good on play effect Digimon that were specifically dragons within this text, or maybe an errata to make her for like all dragons instead of just like these specific dragon types, because unlike Earth Dragon, Rock Dragon, Sky Dragon, or Machine Dragon, which there's more dragons out there. If it was just like dragons in general, I feel like this card would be freaking busted because there's so many dragon Digimon. But regardless, it's still a fun deck, and I have been enjoying playing with it. But that's pretty much it, guys. If y'all have any ideas or any techs you think I should test out, really let me know. And feel free to like use the deck list if you want. Like I said, it's kind of hard to play with sometimes because it does brick at times. Sometimes I don't even want to play level 7s because if I see them early and I don't see any of my searchers or anything, I'm having a hard time. I basically lose the game. But sometimes if I just see Hina early, like turn 1, turn 2, then I know I will have a fun time. But that's pretty much it, guys. I will catch y'all guys next time, and like I said, please just let me know what y'all think. Like the video, subscribe if you like the content, and I will see y'all guys next time. Peace.